Welcome to the Next Empty Shelter project. You can see we're setting everything up now, and we got several hours and we'll be ready to go for bright and early tomorrow morning. Canine Angels started the Empty Shelter project in 2017. We started kind of small with a small event at Harris County in early 2017, and then we've been running quarterly events since then.
The day before the event, we load up two 20-foot long U-Haul trucks full of all of our equipment. This includes the 220 plus metal dog crates, the 100 plus cat crates, all the surgery equipment, all of the instruments, all of the miscellaneous items that we need to have. And we load it in those trucks and we bring them to the event site where we tarp the entire floor. We then set up all the kennels, set up the surgery tables, set up everything so when we walk in, first thing, we are ready to go and there's nothing that needs to be done. We can just immediately start bringing in animals and spaying and neutering.
Initial all of this and sign.
We come into the underserved communities and we set up at a central location for them so that they are able to come to us instead of traveling far distances to a vet clinic that they may not be able to reach, they may not be able to afford. They can come to us and get all the medically necessary procedures that they need done on their cats and dogs.
So at each event we have about 20 to 22 veterinarians that come in throughout the day. Some come for half a day, some come the whole day. It just depends on each event. But on average there's a total of 22 veterinarians that'll come in and help. And we have about 40 to 50 vet techs that'll also come in and help us achieve the goal of spaying and neutering 300 plus animals at each event.
A lot of these dogs come in having never seen a veterinarian, so being able to actually examine them, look for health problems that might not be noticed otherwise, and also to spay and neuter the animals and help control the pet population.
I really want to debunk the myth that these clinics may be lower quality. We actually have highly professional veterinarians who work for us, volunteer their time. Many of them run their own clinics, and we've spared no expense on the equipment that we use in this practice. I want to make sure every pet that comes in here is safe and goes home and everything's done well.
For each event, and this one included, we usually have about 300 volunteers the day of, about 50 before and about 50 after for cleaning up and prepping. And they come starting at 5:30 in the morning, and we don't leave until every surgery is done and every animal has gone home. And it takes us about 12 hours, 16 hours on average to get everyone out for the day.
I just love seeing all the animals coming in and getting spayed and neutered so that we can help control the pet population in Houston and help prevent unwanted births and help clear out the shelters from animals that are going to be probably euthanized.
For each animal that we spay and neuter, we estimate that we take 5 to 6 puppies out of each litter off the streets and out of our shelters. So if a mama dog is here and she may have 5 or 6 puppies in her first generation litter, times the 300 animals that we do surgery on, that takes us to preventing 1,500 to 1,800 births just in this first generation, just tomorrow. And we're real proud of those numbers.
I'm Dr. Michael White. I'm the director of the Harris County Animal Shelter. Yeah, Houston is an area that's unbelievable in the number of free roaming and unwanted stray animals. I think it's reached a crisis in our community where we have so many animals entering the shelters, all of the shelters locally. I can't say enough about this program. It will really, really decrease the number of animals that are entering the shelter, my shelter and all the other local shelters. And by doing that, you're going to prevent overcrowding of our shelters and then thereby decrease the need for euthanasia of animals in our shelters.
Each event costs us about $20,000 to put on, and that doesn't even include some of the veterinarians who volunteer their time, the technicians that'll volunteer their time, the hundreds of volunteers that it takes to put on each event. We have to get more materials because we continue to grow. We need more tarps, we need more towels, we need more volunteers, we need more veterinarians, more technicians. You know, this is a good growth that we're seeing. The need is so great that as we grow, the need goes up.
We can't foster our way out of it, we can't rescue our way out of it. I've watched it happen. And so it's an opportunity to have people of like-minded passions come together that can help animals, but we help people too. People want to do right by their animals, and then we can all come together and make a difference. And it's the next step in the right direction.
This helps them live a longer life, live a better life, and it's people who really appreciate being able to come out here.
Our events are really fun and exciting, and we want to remind our volunteers and their owners and pets that this is a wonderful event for them. Overall, this is a great event for the community, and we want to make sure that people really enjoy it.
This is Apollo